Hello and welcome to another edition of Technically Off Grid. If you're new to this channel, it's really all about living sustainably and living as if you were off grid. I'll leave a link at the end of this to the video that I've put up explaining my view of what true off-grid is, and everything else is just varying degrees of technically off-grid. You may live in a flat in the centre of town, and your dream is to live off-grid. But you can start that now by living sustainably. Anyway, I won't go in any further, it's all explained in my video. But that's just a taster of what it's all about. I'll get the technical nitty-gritty bit out of the way. You can support this channel if you find this video useful by liking it, commenting on it, and subscribe would be excellent. It does the algorithm and my ego the world of good and keeps me going on recording these videos. So anyway, that's all that bit out of the way. Stick with me through to the end and you'll see those links at the end, and obviously you'll see the tips, which is why you've come up on this one. This one is about how to get extra, not extra, your full measure out of a container that has a thick viscous substance in it. In this instance it's Aveeno Skin Relief Cream. Now I usually find somewhere there, put that closer to the camera, is about where the cream is. It's just the thickness of the cream, it won't get out anymore. So when you pump, there's a little stream comes out, but we know it's, okay, there's some there, but that's not as much as usually comes out. I'll put that there, I won't waste it. So it's good to get this out of there, and you're getting a quarter to a third out of it to keep you going, which with this it's about an extra week and a half, 2 weeks out of it. Some makes come in a round container with a plunger in at the bottom, and the plunger comes up on a spring, slightly dearer than this, but you do get all of the cream out of that one. So anyway, let's get on with this. Time is short, and I know your time is important. So what you're going to need is the bottle. I've got a cutting mat there. I'll put a link to all of this, all of what I use in the video there. So that's the cutting mat. A pair of scissors, oh, bear with me. My faithful Stanley knife. Just put that cream in. Oh. And something to put the cream in. And also, I've forgotten, you're going to want a, just bear with me, so you're going to want a spatula. That's like something out of Blue Peter, isn't it? All I want now is some sticky back plastic. Anyway, so we're going to be using the Stanley knife, so do be careful with that. If you're anything like me, you might even want to put an apron on, because stuff goes everywhere. So you just need to pick a point where you think roughly the cream is. It's about halfway down, and just put an insertion in there with the Stanley knife. Cut that. Now it depends how you want to do this. I find it's better to try and put the scissors in, an old pair of scissors, but you could go all the way around with the Stanley knife. But the cream will run slightly. So, do be careful putting the scissors in the slit. So, and also the mat is good. So this one's been quite good. I'll just put that in the camera if you can see in there how much is actually left. It's about there. It usually fills this pot up. So Doesn't take 5 minutes over a course of a year, and that's what this channel is all about. You may just look at that and think, why? But over the course of a year, just think how much money you're going to save and how sustainable you are being. Because living off grid may mean that the shops are way away, your Amazon deliveries may not come every day. So, one, from the environment point of view, and two, from your own back pocket. And it's a little bit like with water, living off grid. If you've got to get your water, it's a bit like going caravanning. Any of you that's gone caravan, you have to carry every gallon of water that you use, so you're going to be careful with it. So there we are. Whilst I've been chatting, I've got all of that out. I've nearly filled that pot up, and there's a couple of weeks of just dipping your finger into that and using that up before you start on your new pot. So there we are. Free cream. Free hand cream in this instance, but all of it is free. If it's free, I like it. If it's ethical and free, I like it. So there we are. Give us a thumbs up if you've made it through to the end. You made it through to the end, I'm giving you a thumbs up and a clap. Well done. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Comment, please. And ultimately, if you want to see more of these tips, then just click on the old subscribe button and the bell. There we are. Thanks for sticking with it. Thank you very much, and hope to see you soon. Bye.